What's going on, family? You rocking with Mike Session. With Mike Session, man, I got none other than Chilla Jones with me.
What's good?
Long live, man. Tell me, man, day one, what are your thoughts on it?
Day one was crazy, man. Day one was crazy. I think every battle exceeded my expectations. Unfortunately, we didn't get to see Peaches and Nay, Zan and Tato. But the six that we did get were phenomenal, man. Big special shout out to Mallory X, Jay Gray, one of the best battles I've seen live all year. Chilla and Rainfire moves, also very, very high caliber. Salute to them. All of the battles were great. Very, very happy for the ladies. I woke up this morning, my whole timeline was WTBL, and it was a beautiful thing to see, man. So back here in day two, trying to continue the energy, man. Trying to continue the energy.
Right. You know, I talked with Primo, man, and he was saying the same thing, man, about like, hey, man, day one was a success. Although we didn't get the two, you know what I mean? It was great matchups. Energy carried through. You know, my whole timeline too was WTBL. You know, and I heard some conversations. What are your thoughts about, you know, I know it's some people are not going to agree with it or disagree with it as far as, you know, the two battles that didn't happen, like the people just moving forward, like they don't have to compete. And usually in bracket style tournaments, that's par for the course.
So, you know, for us, it was about deciding what was fair, right? And so in a situation where there's $10,000 on the line, where one person may have prepared for another person for over 3 months, to take that opponent away and give them another opponent with 2 days to prepare and go, it just didn't seem fair. You know what I'm saying? We picked everybody that we picked for a reason, and having certain people not show up, I think it was only right to allow them to advance. Now, you know, Big Ice's original opponent was Chilla. She backed out of the tournament and gave us ample time to find a replacement, which, you know, we went and got D-Ray. Same with Unique. Unique's original opponent was Peaches. Unique, you know, couldn't do the tournament. She backed out and gave us time to replace her with Nay. So, you know, had there been 21 days, 30 days for us to find somebody else to sub in, you know, I would have called, you know, She's OU, Molly Baby, Destined for Greatness, and somebody and you know, set up a newer matchup. But inside of a few days, it didn't seem fair to Zan, and it didn't seem fair to Name to try and put somebody else there and make her rap. You know what I'm saying? But with that said, they both have their work cut out for them in round two. Nay has Jade, who potentially have performance of the night. And Zan, I think, has Hope Trilly, who also had one of the better performances of the night. So they might have got through to round one. There's no cakewalk in round two.
Right. And you know, what I've seen once I did the predictions before the tournament, it's going to get interesting because a lot of the ladies have already battled most of the other ladies, so they're familiar opponents, and win, lose, or draw beforehand. You know, it's a different story this time around. You know, anything can happen. Whoever shows up on that night and has the bars to come with it. So it's going to be real interesting going into round two. But I know we're about to get started. I appreciate your time, as always.
Up on one of the breaks too.
You know, so you know what it is, man. Rocking with Mike Session Eastside Decatur gets greater later. Long live, baby.
WTBL Pendulum Milkshake. Long live.
Already.